Welcome to Pete and Hannah's Watchlist. I'm your host, Pete Mitchell. I'm here with my great co-host, Hannah.
Hello, people.
Hannah, we're here today for What's Next, the show where we help you figure out what to watch next. On today's program, we have Nobody 2. We also have Life of Chuck, and then I'm going to take a look at Home. But before we begin, let us tell the viewers and the listeners what they should do.
Could you pretty please leave a like and subscribe to our channel?
Subscribe.
Leave a comment down below your feedback on the show, thoughts, questions, comments, queries, all that jazz.
Hit the notification and you get great content like this one. Hannah.
Yeah.
This week.
Yeah.
What's next? Doing that show today. Mm-hmm. Then tomorrow it is Psycho.
Oh.
Alfred Hitchcock version.
Okay.
Not about us. And then we're doing movie news. And we'll preview Relay.
Ooh.
Bit of thriller trash there for you, Han. And then we'll do our Chipper Chipper Holder for 1972.
Cool.
Cool?
Cool.
Cool. Let us get on to today's program. And today's program, I have officially entered my dad era movie viewing with these movies today. It's at home. Oh, wait. We'll go into Home, and maybe it's all about I'm not a father, let's just put it out there, but I'm of that age where these movies actually intrigue me.
Oh, like they satisfy an itch.
Nobody 2 is the backup of the sequel to Nobody 1.
Nobody. Starring Bob Odenkirk.
From 2021. Now, Bob Odenkirk, we know him from Better Call Saul. He was actually a writer on Saturday Night Live for years and years. And then he became an actor.
He's a funny guy.
We also get Colin Nielsen. We also get Rizzo.
Yeah.
We get Christopher Lloyd. So they're all back. Same characters from the first one. They're all back. This time, Hutch is a contract guy. He has to pay off a debt from the debts that he earned in number 1. And he's sort of like losing touch with his family. And he decides, let's take you on a vacation. And he goes to the same vacation spot that his dad took him early. He loved it when he was a kid. So he's taking his kids there. But it all falls apart when someone attacks his family. Reasons to see this, Hannah?
If you love these sequel action films where, you know, a family goes on vacation and then is attacked and the guy stops everyone, one man war on crime, these are great. These are very serviceable, ingenious. It's akin to like the Takens or Equalizers in that genre.
So this movie is Jack Reacher, not the TV show, the Tom Cruise version, meets John Wick. Same writer as John Wick, Derek Kolstad. He did the first one. He's back as writing for this one.
Yeah.
Timo Tihada, who did the VHS movies. He directed this. He directed this one.
Yep.
And so you get that fast-paced action.
It's got humor. So like compared to like John Wick, which is much more serious, this has humor. Has the whole like there's like a web of undercrime, and he just wants to get away. Yeah, ends up following him. So no matter what.
That's why I sort of say when we do these like little comparison movies, it's just what we feel when we watch this. So when I watch a Nobody, I feel it's the Jack Reacher movie because it's like sort of like an everyday man, like the Tom Cruise version was sort of like an everyday man going into a town trying to help out. Nobody gives that sort of vibe. It's like an everyday guy. He's just a dad trying to do his best by his family.
Yeah.
And then just all hell breaks loose.
Yeah, this movie is a lot of like compared to some of the others we've had, like we had Den of Thieves 2, which probably needed more action throughout. Yep. Like there's a lot of dialogue until you get to the tense scenes. Yep. This movie completely is like action here.
Yeah.
And then another bit of action. Yeah. Action. And that's good because I like do these movies like we've established a family very easily on. I've never seen the first one. I jumped into the second one.
Don't need to see the
And
first
you don't
one.
need to. You literally can jump in and have fun because this is a pure action movie. It's got a good family dynamic. I love seeing people like Christopher Lloyd.
Connie Nelson.
They all work together.
The big bad in this one is Sharon Stone.
Yeah.
She plays
She's weird.
Evil henchman of this town that is running money.
Yeah, she's like boss lady.
Contraband.
Yeah.
Colin Hanks plays a sheriff. John Ortiz plays the owner of the water park. And yeah, everyone has signed up to a movie. They were to have a little bit of fun and you play it over the top, and it all works for me.
Yeah, this movie is working.
Yeah.
If you liked A Working Man earlier this year, you'll love this movie. If you like any of these genre type, this is another one on the list. I find this one just very pleasing, very enjoyable.
Reasons not to?
Reasons not to. It's like every other.
There's
no difference between this and a movie like A Working Man. There's no difference between this and all the other, like,
the only difference is
John
getting
Wick.
Bob Odenkirk, which is a bit of a comedian sort of guy.
Which I liked because he is different
Yeah.
to a lot. Like, a lot of them are quite tall, brooding,
Yep.
silent types, and you have this guy that's just like, come on.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
he's almost akin to, like, maybe an 80s action star because he has, like, he'll start quipping liners as he's,
Yeah, he does.
fighting with the enemy. He's like, oh, don't we want to talk about this? Like, there's comedy to this one. It's a lot of fun. Definitely, as you said, a dad movie. It is the perfect bread and butter. Something you can enjoy with dad, something you can just enjoy yourself. It is just that really just solid action. Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect popcorn. Perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
Just perfect.
Would you recommend people watch this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
I mean,
I would.
This is what it's made for.
Yeah. You know what it is. It's just a perfect streaming movie as well. Like, it's just, just built for it.
I mean, good popcorn fodder, but also, you as soon as it gets on streaming, people are like, I've seen that first one. Yeah.
Rating for this one, Hen?
Golf Club?
Golf Club.
Yeah,
Love
it's in its genre. It is
maybe
middle of the road.
Maybe
perfect.
You're
Maybe
you're in your dad movie era.
I do like these movies.
Yeah,
I recently
you were gonna love Nobody when you watch that movie.
I recently watched The Running Man starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I
That is a
love. And you know what I noticed? I just love Arnold Schwarzenegger action movies.
Yeah.
I just love that kind of
that is pure
over the top.
Yeah, that's canon.
One-liners.
Dad movie.
One-liners
Yeah.
do get me. I love a good one-liner.
Nobody 2 is in Australian cinemas and American cinemas right now. The next movie we're going to talk about is Life of Chuck. Now, that has been in North American release for a while, and we're finally getting it in Australian cinemas. It is directed and written by Mike Flanagan. Mike Flanagan, you might more know him as like more horror stuff. House on Haunted Hill, that sort of stuff. Have you seen Mike Flanagan's work?
When you said horror, that's when I'm like, oh, that name associate. Yeah, I think I associate that name with horror.
Yeah, like Midnight Mass. I really liked his version of Doctor Sleep.
Which was the
it's sort of like
Shining.
it's the backup of the
Sorry,
sequel,
The Shining.
The sequel to The Shining. And this movie is based on a Stephen King short story.
Yep.
And the elevator pitch for this movie.
How do you describe it?
This movie is set into 3 different parts. And Act 3, Act 2, Act 1, it's about a guy going through some trauma throughout his life, and we follow those stories. And the guy we're following is Chuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. The star of the show here is we've got Tom Hiddleston. We've also got Jacob Tremblay. Do you remember him from the movie Life? He was also in the movie The Boys as well. Benjamin Pajak here. Cheto Ejiofor, Karen Gillian. Mia Sara, who was also in the movie Legend with Tom Cruise, Ridley Scott movie.
Oh.
And she was also Ferris Bueller's girlfriend. It was great to see her here. Carl Lumbly, last time we saw him was in Captain America
Brave New World.
And Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
Mark Hamill's in it. There's a lot of who's who, like a lot of TV stars.
Yeah.
Matthew Lillard, Shaggy is in here. So, yeah.
We'll be able to pick it up.
Reasons to see this movie. For me, this movie is just a pleasant afternoon going to the cinema, and it's about a guy that just an ordinary guy that made some life decisions. Things didn't go his way, and he's had the best life that he could have.
Yeah.
Reasons not to?
Reasons not to. I mean, it's not remarkably, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's not different or unique. It is. It is, actually, as a movie. It's more so just, it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea.
Yeah.
Especially at the start of this film, I thought it was quite depressing because, it deals with some like end of life ideas. So it's really like, oh, okay, we're in that vibe. But the film itself, I find, is just a really delightful watch. It's akin to movies. I found it similar to The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, right? Which is a movie that isn't, earth-shattering, but it has a pleasant watch to it, a good message, and you kind of just see life through a different lens. And in this movie, you get to see life through this guy, Chuck, who probably just had an ordinary life, but he's, you get to see it through his eyes and, the things he remembers. And it's, it's a really delightful thing about, just living it, life, despite knowing whatever. Like, you just keep going and you enjoy it.
Yeah.
And you enjoy your best parts.
This movie does give Secret Life of Walter Mitty vibes. It also gives the movie life, where Michael Keaton and Nicole Kidman star in a movie, and it gives that sort of vibe as well.
Yeah.
It's a quite enjoyable flick. The end of this movie is quite satisfying, actually.
Yeah,
I found it really satisfying.
I felt it satisfying too.
Yeah.
It's just really.
I will say that this movie is probably not a movie watch like as in the cinemas. It is I think it
a
more
cozy.
Yeah, it's a more of a sit around on the couch.
We saw it in the afternoon.
Yeah.
By itself. Disappointingly. No
Yeah.
one was there to see it, and it is that afternoon movie that you put on because it just. Yeah, sometimes you sit back and you just contemplate life, and it's just one of those days. And I think it's just a delightful watch.
I'll tell you,
but it is depressing.
Stephen King,
just letting you know.
Stephen King, non-sci-fi stories. I would say this is non-sci-fi stories. This and Shawshank Redemption, just satisfying endings. Just satisfying endings.
That's fine.
So recommend. So would you say, when it comes to streaming, would you recommend people watch this?
100%.
And what would you say a rating for this one would be?
I think it's a pleasant golf club because it's quite pleasant.
I think it's a golf club too.
Hold out. I think if you watch the beginning, it did spook me, the beginning, because it did start in Act 3. So it will spook you and maybe you will be turned off. Stick through it, the whole movie. It's an enjoyable watch. Like sometimes when you're watching a streaming movie and you don't like in the first 10 minutes, you might turn it off.
Yep.
Stick with it because it's just, you have to go through the entire movie and then you'll start to see exactly what it was trying to tell you. Yep. And it's just one of those movies.
It's definitely a dad movie as well.
Yeah. But just be aware if you don't like depressing, life stuff.
Yeah, I'll be in a good place when you watch this movie.
Yeah, because it does deal with some themes that are quite upsetting. But it is a delightful film in the vein of something like It's a Wonderful Life, where it starts off really depressing, but by the end of it you realize, it's one of those times. It's one of those days.
Life of Chuck is available on VOD now in North America, and then it's available in cinemas in Australia right now. Mm-hmm. The next movie we're going to talk about is Home. I was the person that got to see that one. It is directed by James DeMarco, who did the Purge movies.
Oh,
so
okay.
That's all you need to know about this one.
That makes a lot of sense.
This movie stars Pete Davidson.
Mm-hmm.
It also stars John Glover. You might remember him as he played Lex in Smallville.
Okay.
Lex's father in Smallville.
Lex's father.
Yeah. Also, Bruce Altman is in this as well. Okay. How do I explain this movie? A young man loses his foster brother, and it affects him deeply, and he goes off the rails. And then we fast forward to a time where he is doing graffiti, gets caught by the cops, and he's getting sort of his last chance, or he has to go to jail. and his last chance is to become a superintendent at an old person's home.
All right.
So he goes and works in an old person's home, and then he finds out there's some weird stuff happening. Reasons to see this movie. This movie gives 100% Purge vibes. There is scenes here where it's actually really gory. If you are a slasher fan, you are going to love the last 30 minutes of this movie. It is slasherfest.com.au. Reasons not to. This movie is quite slow at the start. It has a far-fetched ending to this movie. And if you're not a fan of the slasher genre, you will not like this movie. I am not a huge Pete Davidson guy, but he did a great job in this movie. I could watch him. I could have watched him in this movie easily. He does a pretty good job in this movie, keeping the story along, keeping you interested, and I was really happy with the outcome of this movie. Actually, because I was watching this movie, I was like, oh, this movie's like, oh, this old person's home. This is not that great, and then bang, it starts getting slasherish, and it's quite fun and enjoyable. Home is in select cities in North America, and is also in select cinemas in Australia as well. I would recommend this movie as... It's definitely not a watch. I can't say it's a watch. It's a play on my phone, but it's not the worst slasher movie that you've seen this year. And I don't know, maybe because Pete Davidson was a star, I sort of accepted the ending a lot better than I did the Weapons ending.
Wow. I think also because the Weapons ending, people hyped it up too much.
Yeah.
It's too much of a hype fest.
Home, I played on my phone.
Yeah.
That is it for today's program. We have reviewed
Nobody 2,
which is a golf club. Life of Chuck, golf club. And Home, which is I played on my phone. That is it for today's show. That is my lovely co-host Hannah. We'll catch you tomorrow for Psycho, movie number 14 on the AFI Top 100 10-year revisited list. And until we meet again, long live cinema, and it's bye for now.
Bye.